Welcome back to Next Gen Motors, where we bring you the latest in automotive innovation, design, and performance. Today, we're diving into the all-new 2026 Nissan Sentra. This compact sedan has been a staple in Nissan's lineup for decades, and for 2026, it returns with a refined exterior, tech-forward interior, familiar but enhanced performance, and a value-driven price tag that might just make it one of the top contenders in its segment. If you're in the market for a compact sedan or just curious to see how the new Sentra stacks up, stick around as we walk through every detail you need to know. Exterior. Approaching the 2026 Sentra from the front, the first thing you'll notice is the updated grille design. Nissan has maintained its signature V-motion grille but refined it into a more seamless, fluid shape that now integrates beautifully with the new LED headlights. The headlights are slimmer, sleeker, and more modern with a sharper daytime running light signature that gives the car a more assertive look. The front bumper is also resculpted with a cleaner, more aerodynamic layout, housing functional air curtains at the corners to help with airflow and stability at speed. Nissan has traded aggressive styling for something more elegant, and it really elevates the Sentra into a more premium visual territory. As you walk along the side of the car, the profile reveals some subtle but important changes. The roofline flows more naturally toward the rear, giving the car a slightly coupe-like silhouette without compromising rear headroom. A crisp shoulder line starts just behind the front fender and stretches all the way to the taillights, visually lengthening the car and giving it a more athletic stance. Wheel options range from 16 to 18 inches depending on the trim, with new multi-spoke and dark finish designs that add to the sporty look. Nissan has slightly lowered the beltline, which increases the glass area and enhances outward visibility. The side mirrors are sleeker and more aerodynamic, mounted on the doors rather than the A-pillars, which also helps reduce wind noise. Chrome window trim is now offered on higher trims, while sportier versions get a blacked-out treatment that gives the Sentra an edgier look. Around the back, the 2026 Sentra carries over its clean and well-balanced rear design but with some notable enhancements. The taillights have been redesigned with a thinner, more angular shape and are now connected by a slim LED light strip that spans the width of the trunk lid. This full-width lighting element gives the rear a more upscale and wider appearance. The rear bumper is reworked with a more sculpted lower section that includes integrated reflectors and a black diffuser-like insert on sportier trims. Dual exhaust tips are still absent, as the Sentra continues to prioritize efficiency over aggressive exhaust styling, but the overall look is polished and cohesive. A small lip spoiler is standard on the senior trim and optional on the SV, giving just a hint of sportiness. Interior. Stepping inside the cabin of the 2026 Sentra reveals one of the most significant upgrades over the previous generation. The dashboard has been completely redesigned to accommodate a new 12.3-inch central infotainment screen that is now standard across all trims. The screen is sharp, bright, and responsive, running Nissan's latest software with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto available on all but the base trim. Above the base S trim, you also get a fully digital 12.3-inch instrument cluster with customizable layouts and real-time vehicle data, navigation, and safety alerts. The layout is clean and user-friendly, making it easy to access key information at a glance. The back controls have moved to a more modern, touch-sensitive panel located just below the central screen, though thankfully, Nissan has retained a few physical knobs and buttons for frequently used functions like temperature and fan speed. The steering wheel is a new flat-bottom design with multi-function buttons, and the center console has been simplified with a push-button gear selector in higher trims, freeing up space for additional storage and a wireless charging pad. Material quality is also a step up, especially in the SV and SL trims. You get soft-touch materials across the dashboard and doors, contrast stitching on the seats and steering wheel, and optional leatherette or quilted leather upholstery depending on the trim. Front seats are more supportive than before, with available heating and power adjustment. Rear seat space is respectable for a compact sedan, offering decent legroom and headroom even for taller passengers. The trunk is wide and deep, and the 60/40 split folding rear seats allow for added versatility when transporting larger items. Performance. When it comes to performance, the 2026 Sentra sticks with its tried and true 2.0-liter naturally aspirated inline-4 engine. It produces 149 horsepower and 146 pound-feet of torque, paired exclusively with Nissan's updated Stronach CVT. While there is no turbocharged or hybrid option yet, the powertrain has been slightly refined for smoother acceleration and quieter operation. The CVT has been recalibrated to provide a more natural driving feel, especially when paired with the new Sport Drive mode available on SV, Senior, and SL trims. Sport mode adjusts throttle response and steering weight, giving the Sentra a more responsive character when merging onto highways or navigating twisty back roads. Nissan has also enhanced the car's structure by increasing chassis rigidity by 6%. Combined with revised suspension tuning and improved steering calibration, the 2026 Sentra feels more composed on the road. Ride comfort is one of its strengths, absorbing bumps and rough patches with ease, while remaining nimble in city traffic. Braking performance is solid thanks to standard four-wheel disc brakes across the lineup, and noise insulation has been improved with thicker glass and more sound-deadening material. Fuel economy is rated at an estimated 29 miles per gallon in the city, 38 miles per gallon on the highway, and 33 miles per gallon combined for the S and SV trims. The sportier Senior and SL trims get slightly lower numbers due to added features and weight, coming in at 28 city and 36 highway. The Sentra also features idle stop start technology on most trims to save fuel during traffic stops. While it's not the most thrilling powertrain in the segment, it is highly efficient and well suited for daily commuting and long highway drives. In terms of pricing, Nissan has kept things competitive. The base S trim is expected to start around $22,500, which includes a generous list of standard safety features like automatic emergency braking, blind spot warning, lane departure warning, and rear cross traffic alert. The mid-range SV trim, which adds more tech and comfort features, should come in just under $24,000. The sporty Senior trim is expected to start at around $25,500, while the fully loaded SL trim could reach up to $27,000 when optioned out with Pro Pilot Assist, navigation, Bose audio, and premium upholstery. Considering the upgrades in both design and technology, the pricing structure keeps the Sentra firmly in value territory. The 2026 Nissan Sentra may not break new ground with its engine, but the overall package is stronger than ever. With modern styling, a refined and high-tech interior, solid efficiency, and a full suite of standard safety features, it's a well-rounded compact sedan that offers a lot for the price. Nissan clearly listened to consumer feedback and has elevated the Sentra from a budget option to a serious contender in its class. It's not the fastest or most luxurious, but for drivers who prioritize comfort, tech, efficiency, and reliability, it checks nearly all the boxes. If you've been looking for a smart commuter or an affordable daily driver with a touch of style, the 2026 Sentra is absolutely worth a test drive. Thanks for watching this detailed look at the 2026 Nissan Sentra. If you enjoyed this review and want to see more new car content, don't forget to like and subscribe to Next Gen Motors. We've got more test drives, comparisons, and in-depth reviews coming your way.